Hello everyone, it's Dan here from the Thomas Roder Support. In this video I'm going to take you through the portfolio post type within How I Work for WordPress. So to begin with, we're going to look at one of the demo items. We do use Elementor for these, so you do have very good level of control of what each portfolio item looks like. However, we'll take a look at one now, just by going into our dashboard, heading to portfolio, and we'll just crack open one of these. So as you can see, this is built entirely with the Elementor page builder. We can have a mixture of obviously the title area here with a nice title, text, etc. We've got a nice image, some more images here, and so on. But what we'll do is just go through the process of creating one of these from scratch so you can get an idea of how it all works. So to start with, I'm just going to head back to our dashboard, and then the portfolio, I'm going to hit Add New. So I'm going to give it a title. I'll call it Dan's portfolio item. And the one thing we need to do to have this represented in our portfolio archive, etc., is to give this a featured image. So here we'll just set a featured image. I'll use this one here. And for now we'll just publish. Okay, now that's ready. We can hit Edit with Elementor and we can begin building. So by default here you can see we've got the regular title and the featured image as normal. If we were to not use Elementor, just to give you an idea, what we can do is pop in some text here. I'll just grab some random blurb from here. This would be obviously the description, etc., to go with your portfolio item. And then underneath, we'll just put in the additional titles here, so I can put in client, if we wanted to add another one, we can go and so on. We can just keep adding more details as we wish. But for now, just for this basic setup, I'll hit publish and let's take a look at what we've got. So as you can see, we've got the title, featured image, the description, and so on. Now what we want to do, if we want to use Elementor to fully control this, if we go back to edit this, under the post attributes area here, under template, we will stick with Elementor full width. And then if we just update and hit edit with Elementor here, you can see rather than having the entire text and featured image shown, we simply strip down to a basic template here. So let's just clear this off and start fresh. So if we wanted to add a title, we can pop in a text block here. I'll just pop in our title. We'll make that a nice H1. Make it nice and dark, maybe even center line. And then below this, if we wanted to say have another image, we can pop a new section in, or just have one large one here. We can do things like have it boxed like standard. So if I just pop an image in, you can see that'll be fine, which looks pretty good as it is. But if you wanted to go a bit further, we can edit the section settings here, and under the content width we can make that full width with no gap. There you go. You can see once we make that image full, it stretches right the way out for the entire extremities of the project. So let's go a bit further. Let's add a bit of blurb below this. So we'll pop in another section. We'll pop in a text block. Let's grab some text. Good. If we wanted to make it a little thinner, we can split this to have, say, 3 columns, and we can put the text in the middle and just stretch this out just to give it a really neat look. And then if we wanted to add some details here, we can add another section, and under the custom blocks we can go to the portfolio details block here, and let's add some in. So we can give it a title. I'll put in company name, and under the content I'll just put in WordPress. We can add more, so I can put in things like the date, even things like a link. It really is up to you. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's update the page and take a look. So as you can see, we've got our title, we've got our image. Now the one thing to point out with this image, you'll notice in this view it's not stretching out quite the full width. That's purely because the image I've installed doesn't actually stretch to the full width either. So obviously if you want to have a nice full width image, be sure to choose one that's very, very wide indeed. And you can see there we've got the company details all down below. At the moment, just with this quick setup, as you can see, it looks a little bit loose. If we go back into the title area here, I can duplicate this, so we've got our lovely thin column. I can remove this block, and we can drag our details block into there instead. And if we want to space things out a little, because it is a little compressed here, we can add the empty space block as we want. So let's pop in a bit of space above this text. I can right click this and duplicate, and also pop it below the text. I'll duplicate one more. We can pop one in below the title as well. So if we update and preview again, you can see we've got our whole title here, all the details and so on. And that's basically it. Now we will do another video just covering how to generally use the Elementor page builder, which is used here, but as you can see it's all very straightforward. Simply dragging in the content you want to show. You've got full control of what's in there and how it looks. Anyway, that's it for this one. If you do have any problems, do come see me over at support. Other than that, thanks for watching.